Dang, man! Well, summer's over. Okay. Well, now that I'm fully entertained, the Big E by far has to be the greatest fair in all of New England, but regionally has to be the third largest fair in all of North America. So why do they call it the Big E? It's meant to be known as the Eastern States Exposition. It's a diversity. Let me climb this. Let me climb this. Sorry. Oh. But in West Springfield in 1916, when that fair event began in between World War I, they thought it's kind of an issue. But after the war, they rely on the industry in peace. In good hands. Throughout the years went by until World War II, they had to cut off and cancel each year until the war ended again. But right after the war, as the tradition returns, the industry had a perfect growing opportunity with popularity. Lots of people gathered in and continued on further and further and further every single year. And as of West Springfield, until now, being known as the most iconic agricultural fair of all times. For me, I thought this wasn't as long as since the last time I've been there, but until it was 15 years ago. And if I would have wondered what in between 15 years would be like for the Big E, I would have thought what kind of change it would become. But I felt that there could be some sort of changes if it's just this year, which is this year. I get it, because I'm trying not to spend that much money. But as of this year, I gave it a shot because I was just wondering why I've been missing out on the Big E ever since then. It's already 11 a.m. in the morning. We're supposed to be at the Big E at 11 a.m. in the morning. I mean, isn't this always the same old story? So we took a road trip to West Springfield, but first, so I had to get to the bank to get my stuff out of the way in case I'm cashed out. Okay, here we go. There you can see the Ferris wheel. However, we're in the middle of traffic because there's lots of people that are going to the Big E right now. This might take a little while. It took us 30 minutes to get there, but an hour to fully arrive there. because there's a very, very long line of traffic to find a very cheap parking spot. But unknowingly and luckily, I found a sneaky way to cut through the line easily. We're almost there. Oh look, Springfield. And just made it down to the parking booth right away. Okay, we made it. We got there in perfect timing and not a scratch. Then we got ourselves checked in. And the very first thing we would like to do has to be the biggest Ferris we would like to go around on. But in order to have a clear entrance, it has to be accepted by tickets. So we went to the ticket booth and purchased some tickets.
We had to get a ticket card in order to get rides.
I bought the first 20. Although I went back to the Ferris wheel and asked for 21 tickets per person. So I went back to the ticket booth and bought an extra 20 tickets just to fit 2 of us.
Refilled.
Because rolling up the Ferris wheel has to require 2 persons and 1 aisle seating. So it counts because I have some with me, yeah. So we done that. We got online, we gone through it, we got accepted, we sent in the tickets, wait for the aisle seats to be available. We got in, and here we go. We made it to the perfect view by the Ferris wheel itself, and oh my gosh, can you not imagine the view surrounding the entire fair and the city of Springfield itself? This is unimaginable.
Epic. Oh my gosh. We're at the top. We're actually at the top. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I enjoyed it a lot. It's a great experience. Like really, I can't help myself feeling this great moment in my life. I remember what it's like to be in Ferris wheels in a long time, and I couldn't remember the last time what it was like to be in perfect heights, seeing the entire world from my very own eyes itself. Like seeing this moment, and you can imagine yourself how wonderful this feels. And like most Ferris wheel rides, we didn't get off, but we stayed in there for the second time for a second round.
All of a sudden, this ride is so much fun that we get to go around the second time while we're still here.
This is so phenomenal. Getting to see the view one more time, all over our surroundings, 360 degrees. It's such an amazing feeling. Like you can't even imagine it for yourself. You can't. This feels great. Coming out of this Ferris wheel, I'll never forget these moments in my life. Then afterwards, we didn't do much. We just walked around a bit, see some other stuff.
Thank you so much.
Especially food. I mean, we tried some food like from Jack's fries. Unlike any other fries that taste so delicious, some fries from them that we tried, and their chicken fingers are good, but not their fries. They're kind of okay. I thought they're really not that good, but they did a good job otherwise. But nothing else gets crazy sweeter than those crazy shakes. One with cookies and cream and strawberry cookie. Both with small rubber duckies on top. So cute, so cute, so cute. Sorry. Afterwards, we didn't do much. Like I said, I didn't spend much money because I would have known that if I make up enough money, I would save enough money to do more activities, especially games, and enjoy some theme park rides. But otherwise, we played one game that we lost on, but you might want to watch the end of this one. It's a ball tossing jar game that you toss the ball to the jar in any of those red labeled jars. On most of them, those jars, some of the jars are labeled in red. In the middle, one of them are labeled in yellow. When you land on it, you earn a big prize, like a big plushy toy. When you land the ball on the red jar, you win like a medium-sized plush toy. Whether you miss or you land in the clear ones, you didn't get any prize. Otherwise, if you didn't get any, you might earn something. I don't know. But you might see in the end that I did earn something, and that's a little yellow and orange turtle. I did my best, but let me tell you the truth. I'm a worst sportsmanship. I couldn't be able to get the right target I could be able to get. I tossed, I did all I can. I tried to get everything I could. It just bobbles everywhere because I couldn't get the perfect throws. It's just too much to deal with. No, I couldn't. Then we got bored enough, it was time to go home. I had a blast, especially this kind of experience of the Big E we experience now. What I learned from now comparing to the past is that not everything is different. It stays the same and always stays the same because they follow the tradition, they follow the inspiration, they follow the diversity. And as the agriculture still stands on, especially how they harvest and how they diverse and how they agriculturalize the entire community itself, and how they brought all the community together in the very beginning of time here in West Springfield. How they brought all this agricultural community together, sharing with friends and family, and make them believe all this is a reality of joy and fun. Some people didn't believe that it's true, but the way of what we're going to hear from them, we have to see it. Until then, the only thing left to do is to cruise around the downtown Springfield. So those days might have ended already since I'm gonna open those until next year. They will keep doing it again because they know they have to continue the tradition of agricultural meeting, exposition meeting, how it all began, where it came from, and decide to have fun with it. Show them what harvesting fairs is all about. Comparing to all the fairs in New England, especially the ones in Connecticut, this by far, the Big E, has to be the best one that you should go to. And I recommend you for next year. You can't miss out. Especially you have to save some money to do all the activities what you should be able to do. What you like to do. I mean, they do that most of the time. They don't even care. They love to do those stuff. What I care the most is that I don't have to find anything left to do on my back. Oh my gosh, and I only have 18 tickets left in it!